What's up, YouTube? Georgia Silver Hunter back, and we're going to do our weekly $1,000 half-dollar hunt from our local Fifth Third. As you can see, like every week, we've got our box of half dollars. We've already got it open. I've checked enders, didn't see anything jumping out at me. As a matter of fact, most of these coins look pretty old and worn, so pretty good possibility there could be some silver in here because I didn't see any 2021s. Nothing like that on the outside here, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the inside and see what we find. Alright, so for those of you that are new to the channel, what we're doing is, and I do one of these videos just about every week, we hunt $1,000 worth of half dollars looking for various mint varieties and errors, as well as silver and proofs. And what I'm going to do here is open the first 10 rolls live on camera, so anything that comes out, anything interesting that we find, you'll see me open the rolls. After that, typically I go off camera and only bring you in once we do find something. Now, you may have noticed on that roll on the edges, we had lots of little black lines. If it's true on this one, we'll stop for a second and talk about it. Yeah, we do. So people ask what those lines are. Basically, other coin roll hunters that only edge hunt for silver, and that's where you look at the edges for just a solid silver line. That's how you can tell you've got a silver half dollar. You won't see the coppery clad line, but they'll open a roll, take a marker, make a few lines so they know those coins have been hunted before. And they do that so they know when their coins are coming back to them. I personally really dislike that practice because those hunters are not looking for mint errors and varieties, and they are potentially damaging a coin that could be worth a lot of money. Now, if you don't know what a mint error or variety is, the handful that we look for on this channel are our no FGs, which are 1972 D, as well as 1982 and 83P, and that's where the designer's initials are missing from the coin. And we look for a variety of double die obverses. Outside of that, like I said, we are looking for silver. We're looking for proofs, which are San Francisco minted, and we are looking for NIFCs, or not intended for circulation coins, and those would be 1970. 1987 and 2002 to 2020. And right now we're just looking at a lot of regular plain old clad half dollars, and most of which have a black mark on them, which means they've been seen by a coin roll hunter before and, in my opinion, damaged. Now, with a little bit of rubbing alcohol, soak it in that'll come right off typically, but it's an additional step I shouldn't have to do. All right, we're getting into roll number 8 here. So far, not even anything that looks like a not intended for circulation. And those are easy to find because they got super shiny edges. And they tend to jump right out at you. At the same time, I haven't seen a lot of 2021s either, which is a nice change of pace for my boxes. All right, here's roll number 10. And we've got nothing. So I'll go through these really quick. I'm not going to spend a lot of time because we have so many of them that are marked up. But I'll get into the rest of these rolls, and as we find interesting things, I'll bring you in and show you what we found. Well, that was a terrible box. We have already gone through all 50 rolls, not a single NIFC. I would guess 90+% of that box was marked with those black lines on the edges, and we were able to get through it really, really quickly. I did check quite a number of my 71Ds, 72Ds. I checked for most of my varieties, but I was a little picky on the quality of the coins. If they weren't decent looking, I didn't even put them under the scope, so it went really, really fast. And, this is just a message for anybody that's thinking about doing this or a new coin roll hunter. I get this question a lot, or I see it in the comments like, hey, this is all fake because, I went to my bank and I went through 10 rolls of coins and I didn't find any silver. Well, this was 50 rolls of half dollars, and we literally have nothing to show for it. And for those of you that don't know this, last year I went 28 boxes in a row without silver. Twice. So if you're new and you think you're gonna find silver all the time, please understand, it's luck of the draw. It's where you are. I've had an exceptionally good year if you've been following my channel this year. what you've seen on my channel is not normal for the last 6 or 7 months. Now, I've not found tons and tons of silver, but I always manage to find 1 or 2 or 3 in a box, and sometimes more. But today, box number 1, I think, is more typical than any of us like to admit. But I did want to stop and talk about that just for a second, because I do get it in the comments a lot, and I get emails about it, and so on and so forth. So while I am here, I know this isn't the best video, but if you like this kind of content, and you do like the honesty about coin roll hunting, make sure you do drop on down below and click on that subscribe button, and then click that little bell and select all so you get notified each and every time I do release a new video. I'd really appreciate it. And I'm going to go ahead at this point and get into box number 2. All right, well, here we are with box number 2. Like box number 1, already opened it, checked for enders. This looks a lot like box number 1. They were bought from the same bank at the same time, so we may see more of the same as we saw in box number 1. Let's get into these first 5 rolls together and see if we have a lot of marked coins. And we do. So I got a feeling that this is going to be a really slow box like box number 1, but who knows? You know, these things do get back to wherever they get re-rolled, whether it be Brinks or Loomis or wherever. And, you know, they get dumped in a vat and re-rolled, and sometimes they get mixed in with the good stuff, right? So let's get 3 more open here on camera, and then I will go offline here and hunt and bring you guys in, hopefully before the end of the box. So here is roll number 4. Nothing in there. And here is roll number 5. And I hope you guys can see that on camera. Just so many coins are marked. And I mean, I'm not even rolling them for you, but I mean, they're all the way around. All right, well, like I said, I'll check for some varieties and I'll bring you guys in if we find anything. Well, I hate to say it, but that is box number 2 and not a single coin to show for it. So this is going to be a really short video this week, guys. I really apologize for it, but like I said on my channel, you see what the boxes produce, and today we produced a whole lot of nothing. That said, this is the first time in probably this year that I've been completely skunked on 2 boxes without even an NIFC. So I can't complain too much, but apologies, this video wasn't a little bit better. So with that, you know, it probably wasn't that enjoyable, but, you know, let me know in the comments down below. How are you doing? How are your coin roll hunts going? Do you have any questions for me? Let me know in the comments down below. I know it's going to be tough to give this video a like, but if you wouldn't mind, it helps me out in the algorithm and in the search, and hopefully people find some of my better coin roll hunts. And if you want to subscribe to the channel so you see what happens in our next hunt, which hopefully will be better than this one, make sure you click on that subscribe button. Click on that little bell, select all, so you get notified each and every time I release a new video. I'd really appreciate it. Special shout out to my channel members. Thank you guys for supporting me each and every month. I really, really appreciate it. I'll be getting these coins back to the bank and hopefully finding a little bit more to hunt later this weekend. And I still do have a box of pennies. It's half and half customer wrap and bank wrap that I need to get to. So hopefully I can get to that this weekend as well. So with that said, you guys take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.